If you've ever been curious about buying a builder's model, well, this may be one for you. This is in Nocatee, and it's by Dostie Homes back in the Reflections Seabrook area. And keep in mind, Nocatee is very close to the closeout stage, so new home opportunities are winding down very quickly. And then at that point, there will just be resales available for anybody that wants to live there in Nocatee, St. Johns County. So we're going to tour through this model. It's really, really unique, has a lot of character. This is actually listed at $1,350,000, and it's available now. So if you need a home and you're ready to close, you can move in as soon as your financing is finished. A couple key specs about this house. It's 2,800 square feet. It's on a 60-foot wide home site. And this has 3 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms, plus an office, plus an in-law living room, and plus a sunroom. And wait till you see that sunroom. It's actually really, really interesting. I kind of had to wrap my head around that a little bit myself. Also, as we walk through, I want to point out the different heights of the ceilings. It really creates some beautiful separation as well as a nice flow. So here at the front, this is an oversized study/office with the double French glass doors. And as we go through, you just have the beautiful, warm LVP wood look floors. Now look at the octagon shaped step-up ceiling with those wood beams. This is definitely a great room, and it's the first thing that the home welcomes you into. You have a wet bar with the painted cabinets, which is a nice touch. But look how inviting that is with the built-ins, the floating shelves. All right, what do you say we go up to this front area, which is going to be the secondary bedrooms area. This is a wonderful powder bath that the guests will use right off of this big family room. And here's a first secondary bedroom. Pretty standard size. And then the full shared bath. No, it doesn't have, kind of interesting, not a private shower or a double vanity. You know, it all depends on your family dynamic and who's going to be using these 2 rooms. Well, actually, that makes a lot of sense now. Check this out. This has got an ensuite bathroom. Just a regular standard closet. The full ensuite bathroom is going to go into a little apartment up front. It's a great use of a window in there to bring in the light. Wow, what do we have here? Oh, this is so nice. Okay, so this is that entrance from the front walk-in. Just a little living area that's then gonna go into the garage. You know, man oh man. Had a microwave there, tiny little kitchenette. You have your own ensuite full bath with a great sized secondary bedroom. This is a fantastic mother-in-law suite. And then here's the 1-car garage that the mother-in-law could pull into. So this actually makes a lot of sense, doesn't it? Makes a lot of sense. And if not mother-in-law, it could be the equivalent of your basement that your teenager lives in. Just make sure that they don't hang around too long. They overstay their welcome. This is a wonderfully grand and cozy room. Look at the beams in the ceiling, the step-up ceiling, and then you have the octagon step-up The built-ins with that natural wood floating shelves. Then the granite countertops to match this. Then the colored cabinets here. How nice is that? Let's see what this closet is here. Oh my goodness, just more storage. That sure is handy. Then this goes into the garage. Very standard 2-car garage. And your laundry room with the sink and cabinets. Oh, that's kind of a nice touch. Just makes it feel more finished. Goes right through, flows to the back. I especially appreciate all the covered roof over the open lanai. If you're going to do it in the build stage, because very few people ever go in and do it afterwards. You know, more and more we see floor plans integrating all the different rooms just to foster an environment of more togetherness. So, I mean, I don't know about you and your dynamics, but it's so easy for families and kids and teens and parents to be more and more separated and isolated, kind of running in a bunch of different. I love how the ceiling is dropped here, and then they use the step-up ceilings as a way to identify the separate spaces. They even painted this step-up ceiling. And so this is tons of windows, you know, a wonderful little living room, or you could say, kind of like a Florida room. This eat-in breakfast nook with the built-in bench is just fantastic. And so much of the interaction and hanging out is going to be right here in the center of the kitchen. I like how they did the windows on both sides of the range. Plenty of cabinets, especially because you have the topped stack cabinets. And then just a nice, clean, sleek lines throughout the kitchen. You have the gold fixtures. Oh, how handy is that? Put cutting boards, pans right there. And then this is going to double as your microwave and convection oven. And this is a great size pantry. Yeah, that's just built in. It's beautiful. Herringbone backsplash pattern. And then everything actually transitions right to that outdoor covered lanai because of all the windows that they've opened up. It's beautiful. It feels good. It feels cozy. The way that they have everything kind of like flow into one another. It doesn't feel like it's too big or separated or disconnected. All right, let's check out the master suite. I like the little sitting area, and then the sliding doors just perfectly walk right out to the covered lanai. The brick paver patio, we'll talk more about that when we get out there. But this is great. This is great. Sometimes builders go a little overkill on the master suite, and it just turns into, for what's a pretty, how can I say it, tight space, they have really maximized it here, where you have a wonderful soaking tub, plenty, fine size with the bench and the shower. There's plenty of space in there. My wife and I prefer and love the separate vanities. That way her stuff doesn't begin to kind of grow and expand over on my side of the things, if you guys know what I'm saying. And then you also have a walk-through master closet, which could be, his side and her side. Now, I don't know how you feel about this, but with these doors, basically wasting that wall space and wasting that wall space, wouldn't it make more sense to have pocket doors? Pocket doors, that way you're able to get back even more master closet. And then this transitions right into the laundry room directly from your master suite. So it's a little tighter than I'd like. Only one person is going to walk through here. Two people, you're going to brush up against one another, which may not be a bad thing. It depends on your relationship. Okay, now it's time to check out the outdoor area, which is definitely a highlight. I want to invite you, if you haven't already joined our Facebook group, it's called Moving to St. Johns County. It's a great place where people all over the country are in there asking questions about neighborhoods, schools, communities, like amenities. It's a great place for you to get like real questions from real people that are in real similar situations as you are. So the link will be in the description. Just go join it. It's a private Facebook group. And then also, if you made it this far in the video, reach out to us. We're here for you. Surely you're thinking about moving to the area, building or buying, new or resale. My team and I are here for you. So send us a DM. Most people will just send us a text message to get the conversation started. And we love hearing your situation, your goals, your story about you and your family, where you're moving from, and then helping you make that transition. It's a real treat. So I want to invite you to take that first step. Takes 60 seconds. Send us a quick text. This is really well done. I'll point out a couple key things here. A lot of these backyards are small. The St. Augustine grass is coarse and itchy. It's a real pain in the butt to keep looking nice also. So if you're able to extend your lanai, extending the roof like this, it's not cheap, but it's some of the best money you will appreciate from day one and you will use forever, especially if you screen in this back covered lanai area. The pavers are so cozy. They're so comfortable to your feet. They're smooth, and they have a really good just feel about them. And by bringing this out nice and level, you're actually adding more livable square footage to your house. While it's not heated and cooled, this is square footage that you will 100% use and enjoy. So if you think about it, if you're like, man, I wish the house had a little bit more square footage. Well, here you go. Here's another living room. And here's another living room. And here's a micro kitchen. If you think about it that way, that this is livable square footage, your life from inside will overflow out here and you'll really enjoy it. You'll enjoy it, 9 months out of the year. 9 months out of the year, you'll enjoy this space out here. Then you can see it steps down to the grass. Wonderful little fire feature there. And this is definitely a classic backyard in these master plan communities, which is rustic old Florida. It's a mix of some pines and oaks and then scrubs and palmettos. It's a wonderful, wonderful home. And the family that chooses to buy this model they're going to have a really beautiful setup. This is a great layout, great home, great feel, really wonderful use of space. All right, everyone. Well, it's great hanging with you. Look forward to hanging on the next video.